The 33rd LEGO Ideas set is the Medieval Blacksmith. I was lucky enough for LEGO to send me one of these sets for review, so let's take a look. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Dan, and if you like this content and want to see more like it, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you want to catch me live, I stream on Twitch 3 times a week. Head over to twitch.tv/BetweenTheBricks. As I said in the intro, thank you very much to LEGO for sending me this set early. I'm very excited to show it to you guys, and I really enjoyed building it. The Medieval Blacksmith is an 18+ set in the LEGO Ideas range. It has 2,164 pieces and will retail in New Zealand for $269.99. Having finished built the Blacksmith, I really enjoyed the build. There is a lot of detail on the outside of the building, as much as there is on the inside, and as you can see, it's detailed around all 4 sides. It's not a doll's house style build, it is contained within its 4 walls. The tree I felt did require a little bit more foliage around in here. It's a little bit barren in the centre, but I think with a little bit of work you could make it okay. The main part of the trunk is built up using these quarter round curved slopes in dark brown, which I think is a new colour for that particular piece. If we take the roof off, you can see inside the bedroom on the 3rd level. The building on the inside is perfectly adequate for what it is. You can see some of the structure there in the ball joints of how the roof comes together at the angle that it's required, and there's a little bit of depth here where the white brick behind the wooden facade, as you will, is showing from the inside. But at the end of the day, the interior is as good as the interior can be. This brick built bed is very well done, lots of detail there, and I really love the inclusion of this bear shaped rug on the floor, and just a couple of other details up there, just a candle and a desk with a note and a writing quill. The middle area of the build consists mostly of the kitchen area, and you can see there is a lot of detail in here. There's a wee cooking area and a carrot, which even has the end cut off. The fire comes all the way up from the forge, and there's some cooking pots, and in the corner, I'm not exactly sure what the barrel with the handle in it is, whether it's a churn. The main feature on this floor is the dining table and the brick built chairs, and as you can see there, they've used axes on the back of the chairs. Now the chairs, in my opinion, are a little bit big for the minifigures as far as height goes. They're almost the same height. When the minifigure is sitting on the chair, it actually works really well. The scale of the chair in the room does look slightly large as well, but again, I have to say there's no other way that it could have been done like this. This sign on the front here is a print, and as you can see some of the detail around the side of the building, you can see the whitewash is worn away, and you can see the bricks underneath, and they really have done well with all of the wooden detail around the outside of the structure. In my opinion, it does really feel like it is, period accurate. The front door of the building can swing open, and it does utilize a few of those printed tiles. It's the same as the door down on the ground level. Speaking of the ground level, this is where the blacksmith shop is housed, and as you can see there is quite a bit of detail inside the blacksmith shop. There's another anvil in here with an ingot on top. We have a tool rack on the walls, and there's obviously some bits and pieces that the blacksmith has been working on. And on this side are some of my favourite features, including the coal pit on the floor for the forge and the sharpening stone here. There's also a couple of pieces of armour and a shield up there on the wall. The last part of the build is the horse and carriage, and as you can see there's a new coloured horse there in tan with a really nice printed bridle. The carriage is all brick built, it does roll, it's well hinged, and there's enough room in the back for all of the accessories. 2 minifigures can sit quite happily side by side on the carriage. We'll take a closer look at those guys in a minute. And there are also plenty more accessories in there in the shape of an axe, a sword, a shield, 2 helmets, a bag, and you could break this down to be a spear and or an axe. Taking a look at the minifigures, we have the blacksmith and who I'm assuming to be his wife. I really like the print there on the blacksmith looking like an apron, and her print on the torso does look very much forest men to me. Love the hairpiece that they chose for the blacksmith, looks perfect. And if we take off their accessories, you can see that both of them have alternate faces. The blacksmith's looks like he is concentrating very hard, and of course you know that because he has his tongue out. The two knights that are included in the set is a throwback to the Black Falcons from classic castle days. You can see those lovely prints there on the torsos. Carries on down through the hips and into the legs. They are identical between both figures, however they have different head and hair pieces, and you'll also note there is a different shoulder piece for the knight on the right. So now with the accessories removed, you can see a clear view of the face, and neither one of these figures has alternative faces. There is a number of spare parts included in the set, and if you want to take a good look at those, feel free to pause the video now. Anyone interested in just the knight's accessories, this is what is included. So those are my thoughts on the medieval blacksmith, and I'm just going to say it again, I really enjoyed the build. It was very much up my alley with brick stacking and modular style. I love buildings, and this one was definitely no disappointment. I would highly recommend it, and I think most people would be very capable of building this set regardless of the 18+ tag. Please do let me know what you think about this set in the comments below. Do you like it? Will you be getting it? Do you think there's going to be a return to Castle? Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe, keep on building, and I'll catch you on the next one.